Well, certainly one of the things that when you come and ask us the question, what should I plant, we're probably going to ask you a little bit about what are your objectives out there. What kind of plant community are you after? Are you looking for something that's going to have a lot of grazing potential? Is it irrigated, or if it is irrigated, are you going to try to hay it, or are you going to try to graze it off, or is it a dryland situation? We're going to ask you if it is a dryland situation, is it going to be adapted to spring grazing or later summer grazing? All these kinds of different species have different traits about them that might help us select them over one or another. As you can see here in this little grass variety plot, we've got right here in front of us, we've got 3 different grass species, all the way from a tall growing wheatgrass here that's going to have a lot of wildlife cover and snow catch potential, and right next to it we've got a plot of blue grama grass, which is going to be a lot lower growing, certainly isn't going to catch the snow, isn't going to provide the wildlife cover that maybe we would be interested in, but certainly it's going to provide a lot of erosion resistance here. Not a lot of productivity, but certainly is going to do a really great job of covering soil and keeping it from blowing or water eroding off of it. And then back here we've got a blue stem grass. We've got a couple of warm season grasses, then this cool season grass. Depending on your particular climate, we might favor a cool season grass over one of the warm season grasses. And so you can see that there are a lot of different kinds of characteristics that different grass species have that might help us choose the grass species that you should have in your situation based on what your objectives are and what you really need to accomplish out there.
So now back to our original question. What do I plant? Well, after going through all this and talking about all these different things, it's really for you in consultation with a resource professional to decide. But in this video, at the bottom of this, we've provided some links to some publications that will help you go through that decision and maybe come up with some things that you'd like to see in there. Take those into your NRCS office, your Cooperative Extension office, your Conservation District, whoever it is that you trust to visit with, and then get their input on that as well. So these are publications from Wyoming, Utah, Montana that go through what some of the characteristics of these grasses are, maybe help you identify a few of them that you think you might include, and then you can decide with the information that we've given you what you can plant.